COVID-19 took a heavy toll on the world, and according to WHO's new estimates, what we knew was just the tip of the iceberg. According to WHO, India has been the most affected country by COVID, losing 4.7 million lives. The WHO report is in contradiction to India's official death count of 481,000. It shows an increase in the number by 10 times. The WHO report said that almost half of the deaths that weren't counted were from India. It states that India had the most number of COVID deaths at 4.7 million. The second highest country to record COVID fatalities is Russia, followed by Indonesia and US. The report also stated that India's death toll started rising in the second half of 2020. WHO has put the number of deaths globally at 15 million. Out of this, 5.5 million was officially reported till 31st December 2021, and a staggering 9.4 million went unreported. WHO's excess mortality figures reflect people who died of COVID-19 as well as those who died as an indirect result of the outbreak. It also includes people who could not access healthcare for other conditions when systems were overwhelmed during the huge waves of infection. WHO said that even before the pandemic, around 6 in 10 deaths around the world were not registered. India, however, refutes the claims made by WHO. The Indian government said that the validity and robustness of the models used and the methodology of data collection are questionable.
They have chosen to use the numbers that are based on modeling, assumptions. Modeling is, a one-size-fits-all kind of an assumption that you apply. You may apply that where the systems are poor. But to apply assumptions based on a subset of states, based on reports that come from the websites and media reports, and then you come out with an exorbitant number is not tenable. So that's on the process, and we are disappointed by what WHO has done.
India has also objected to data used from 17 states that was obtained from some websites and media reports and used in their model. Furthermore, the government said that WHO used its own Global Health Estimate 2019 as a base for calculation, which itself is an estimate. Lastly, the center also said that WHO didn't capture variations in test positivity and severity across country as large as India. But the opposition has slammed the center for underreporting the numbers.
There are two questions that arise out of this. Why did the government suppress the numbers? The government still, of course, has not decided to compensate any of those COVID-related deaths, even though it was a disaster. The National Disaster Act was in force, which actually mandates the government to pay 4 lakh to each of the victims. It also raises another important question of the moral compass of the government. Are you not even going to recognize the dead of this country?
Other independent assessments have also put the death toll in India far higher than the official government tally. A report suggested that 3 million people may have died of COVID in the country.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today NewsMo.